Welcome in all my friends. Lazy Retired Granny here. It is Monday, July 3rd, 2023. And the time is just about 7 o'clock a.m. here in under a heat advisory, Salem, Oregon. I am continuing my journey on Diamond Art Club's The Golden Valley by Chuck PINSON. It's a 36.6 inches by 27.6 inches or 92 by 70 centimeters. It has 53 colors, which include 2 ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis, which is a type of drill with a unique rainbow-like effect. They reflect light in a way that creates an iridescent multicolored sparkle on the canvas and mimics the glow of northern lights. And I have my coffee beside me with my hazelnut creamer. Yeah, it's supposed to be warm today. It's supposed to be hot the rest of the week. And then it's supposed to cool down. So we'll see. Hopefully, it will cool down in the evenings and we don't have that, I don't know what it is, where that only cools down in the 70s, but it's still hot. So, this morning, there wasn't anything on YouTube that I wanted to watch, so sometimes I stalk people's channels that I watch and go back to one of their first videos and just see how much they've changed over the, when they first started YouTube. And today my culprit was Scrapping Sylvia. So I went back, and she used to do YouTubes on her scrapbooking, and then she started doing them with diamond painting. And I was so excited because her first video, which was about a year ago, was the black and white Diamond Art Club's black and white, which is a horse, and the Diamond Dolls and I are doing that in September. And so it's just interesting that I'm watching her video and I'm kind of getting her impressions on it. So I really enjoy watching her videos. She just has the most calming voice and just so positive all the time. And I just really enjoy her. I enjoy her stories about, not so much about her, but of her family, and she just has such positive, loving stories, little stories, nothing, dramatic, on her family or what she's doing. Yeah, I just really enjoy it. I'll link her below if you haven't watched her videos yet. And I love when she does her unboxing and goes through the colors. And yeah, I picked up one of her little tricks of the trade. I just love it. I love it when she does an unboxing and she goes through the colors and she names each one of them. That may sound silly, but it really gets you to know all these different color names. Oh my gosh. You know, there's, I don't know, hundreds of color names, and how they come up with all those. And then it just kind of adds when you're doing the diamond painting. It's like, oh yeah, that's this color, and that's a shading for this and this. Because the colors are so close, but yet when the diamond painting has shading to it, it just, especially on this one, it just adds so much more meaning to the canvas when you're diamond painting. At least for me, maybe not for everybody. Maybe some people just diamond paint and don't think about those stuff, but yeah, so since I've been watching her and she does those colors, and I'd never thought of it before, and yeah, it just really added to the diamond paint experience. And I keep my list of colors beside me, and because I write them all down, and sometimes you don't know, okay, why are they putting that color there? And then you look at the color name and what's next to it, and you can understand it. Or why do I have to, these colors look practically identical, why are they putting those together? But you hear on YouTube, people talk about color blocking, they talk about confetti, but I don't think I've ever heard anybody say anything about shading, and that's part of coloring. It just, I don't know, for me it just puts a whole nother spin on the canvas, especially these bigger ones, because there's so much detail to them. But the black and white that I'm going to be doing is something completely different for me. It's not a diamond painting that I would gravitate towards, and I did pass it up at Hobby Lobby at least 3 times. And then when DP Crazy Lady did an unboxing, yeah, luckily I was watching that unboxing later in the morning, around 8 or 9, and she did that unboxing. I shut everything down, jumped in my car, and went to Hobby Lobby and bought it. And yeah, and at the time it was on clearance, so or something, I don't know, but anyway, I got it for $10, and yeah, that's the one that online it was for 10, but in the store it was for 30. And so when I went, I said, this is supposed to be $10, you know, blah, blah, blah. And they let me have it for $10 because it was listed. But they said it's cheaper online because you have to pay for shipping than it is in the store. I didn't know that. So yeah, I still got it for $10, which was a steal. So I want to find 732, which is 22 here. And that's going to be way too many that I poured in there. Okay. Yeah, and but yeah, I bought it. And then now it's even going to be enhanced more because I'm seeing somebody else's you know, diamond paint before me and their impressions of it. It is a beautiful painting, I must say. You know, now that sometimes, you know, you can look at a painting and wrinkle your nose up at it, but it turns out to be very beautiful. I've learned so much from some people watching YouTube videos. And I do not watch a lot of PR unboxings because I don't know if they're saying it just because they got a free canvas from somebody, because it could be the worst canvas in the world, but because they're doing a PR, they make it sound wonderful. So I generally watch people who do unboxings that they buy it themselves. I feel that I'm getting more honest information. And then I also like it when people do an unboxing and then actually do the canvases. But yeah, I've been watching YouTube so many years now that I know who to listen to and what they're saying. And some people, you know, I mean, they do buy up a lot of canvases, and they may not get to them for a few years. I mean, I got a stash too. You know, I may unbox it, or unbake it, whatever, but I may not get to it for 2 years. But at least if people watch my unboxing, they know that they're getting a honest opinion of the canvas. And diamond painting has come a long way since I started. A lot more businesses with canvases now. And some of the businesses, even though you're paying big bucks for a canvas, it may not be that good. You can't always go by the price. Because I know Amazon has a lot of canvases, and even though they're less expensive, budget friendly, they're good canvases. There's nothing wrong with them. They're clear, they're sticky, you get the drills. There may be that occasional mistake where you don't get the drills, which happened with me with Temu. But I didn't pay a lot for it, so I really wasn't worried about it. They did give me a refund, and I do have the numbers, and I just have them listed here. And as I do rounds, if I have spare drills left over, I can add them to that and do this canvas later. I got plenty to keep me busy. I have this open bag of drills, which I usually don't keep them in a drill, but there's so many of them. I used up my little bottles here. 2 bottles worth. I guess I could get another bottle out. All right, so this morning, on the 3rd of each month, Ellie gets her trifexis. And because she's a big dog, the pill is horse size, and she hates it. And so generally what I have to do is take the pill, open her mouth, and put it down her throat. Which is, I hate doing that. But she hates the pill. And she knows. I don't know how she knows, but I try to sneak it and everything else and to her. But she can smell it a mile away. And so I thought, oh, she loves these peanut butter pill pouches. I'm just going to break it up into fourths and then give her a pill pouch. No problem. So she's eating her breakfast, and I nonchalantly get her pill, open it up, break it up, got the pill pouches, and she stopped eating her breakfast. She looked at me and went and got into bed. Put her ears down. I don't know how she knows that I've got the, it's time for her pill. Because I was doing it very nonchalantly, trying to fool her. And so I just left it, went about my business. And she got up, we went outside, and we came in, and I thought, what I'm going to do is just give her a blank pill pouch. And then, I'll give her the ones that have the pill pouch, or the pill inside of it, and fool her. So I gave her, I offered it to her. Nope, She put her ears down and went and hid. I swear, this dog is so smart. So my next plan of action is I'm going to wait, and when I'm eating my lunch or my dinner, she likes to sit in front of me and drool all over, waiting for a little morsel. So I'm going to have those on my plate and try to fool her that way. I don't know. She's listening to me, so she'll probably know my plan of action, and it won't work. And then I'm going to have to take these and put them down her throat. I kid you not, she knows everything. She's part human. She knows how to spell too, so I gave up on that. And they say that dogs know what you're talking about by the tone of your voice. Now, I've tried using different voices. It doesn't work. So I don't think that's it. I just think that some dogs are part human. And Ellie watches all my moves. If I do one thing, she knows what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, it's scary sometimes. Not scary, but it's just like, I'm in awe that she knows this stuff. But her and I are very, very close. She's, you know, and she's only had, well, guess I better have a drill to put down. Yeah, and I've had her since the second she was born, you know, 9 years, so. I took a lot of videos of her, well, I still do, but put them on Facebook, and I watched that back, and I am just amazed. I don't know that I knew it at the time, that how much her mama taught her. And she has a lot of mannerisms and whatnot from mama. Her mama did not really be interested in her pups until they were probably, you know, they were just coming off the milkers and onto puppy food. Then she started taking an interest in them, but she did not like feeding them. And she really, you know, she laid with them and whatnot, but she wasn't like other videos that I watch of dogs with their puppies. But we really babied her and the pups when they were first born, really helping her out. Maybe we shouldn't have done that, but, or me, I should say. I was just overly protective of all 11 puppies, and still giving mama the attention she needed, because she was a stray to us, and she was pregnant, so she was still getting used to us and wanted all of our attention, and she really wasn't at that point yet where, you know, she still needed all that attention and stuff from us. Very needy. I really don't understand that nobody came forward. How am I doing for time? Yeah. We think that somebody just dropped her off. Yeah, they couldn't care for her anymore, or who knows? I mean, she was about, the vet thought about a year and a half, and was not spayed, obviously, and no collar, no nothing, but she had been out running the fields for a good 2 weeks before we discovered it wasn't the neighbor's dog that was running amok. And so we immediately, you know, contacted all the organizations, just, you know, our, you know, Humane Society and the Dog Pound and all that, and posted on Facebook, and yeah, nobody came forward. But like I said, she was yeah, but she, you know, for wandering around for a couple weeks, and she was, I don't know, it was, the whole thing was just strange. But yeah, but I wouldn't have Ellie today if she hadn't have been dropped off, or whatever happened, you know, we don't know. Well, my 30 minutes is just about up here, and I've got to run an errand this morning. So I got to start getting ready for that. I can't wear my little moo-moo, or my huge moo-moo. I have to get dressed today. I want to get out and about before the heat comes in. I can come back home, get back into my moo-moo, and yeah, I gotta have the AC on in the car, and I don't like the AC in the car. I just get real stuffy. Yeah, because it blows right on you. And, but anyway, enough of that. So, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I might do a video later today. Never know what I'm going to do. So anyway, have a great day. Stay cool.